Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. A big day in the Mason household yesterday. Yeah, my wife and I celebrated another year together. Officially according to the government calendar, we've been together now, 28 years? Yeah. See, it happened yesterday, and I have to stop and think again. Because, it's funny, is we've been together over 30 years now. So it's like, oh, yeah, the official marriage happened 28 years ago on November 1st of 97. And at this point, it's an accomplishment. Nothing like my parents left at 65 years. And of course, we'll never get to 65 because, well, this was my second marriage, and this one didn't happen for me until my mid-30s. Or my father was 25 when he got married. Yeah, a big difference. But it's still, it's probably one of my best accomplishments in life. I had a great radio career, and I wouldn't say my music business career is anything to write home about. You're not seeing a lot of articles about all the great things I did in the music business, being a support player. And my work in the advertising agency world is all behind the scenes, and I wouldn't say not appreciated. They appreciate me by paying me a nice salary, but more importantly, it's not sexy, it's not glamorous. I'm not Don Draper. I'm not writing fancy ad copy, that's teaching the world to sing or anything like that. But for me, doing anything for 28 years, and I guess we're doing it right, I have no complaints. Oh, God, I have complaints, but they're not worth fighting over. Let's put it that way. As I joke, there is truly nobody else on earth I would rather be with than my wife, other than by myself. Does that make sense? I sometimes just like the solitude of selfness. I have no problem being alone at this point in life. Now, I prefer being with my wife. And again, there's nobody I would rather hang with. She's my ride or die. I love that, we do travel, like I said, back to Indiana so often. And it gets tougher as you get older. You didn't think, traveling, 5 hours back and forth, whether you do it in a day or whether you do it over 2 days, didn't used to be anything. 10-hour road trip, no big deal. It takes it out of me now. I'm not the spring chicken I used to be. And while I could do it by myself, it wouldn't be the same. I wouldn't say we're always together. Outside of our work time, we're pretty much always together. There'll be some times she may go up and do a girlfriend's road trip or something like that, or go see some family members that I'm not going with, but for the most part, we're not that much apart. And our road trip time is our time to just talk about life in general. Talk about everything around. Talk about the family. Talk about what bits and pieces I picked up, what bits and pieces she picked up, and all that kind of stuff. And I love that kind of stuff because it's our time. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to escape. Yeah, sure, you can listen to the radio, but I've been doing that for so long and was on the other side of the electronic equipment for so many years that you just don't care. It just doesn't mean anything to you. But that one-on-one talk time, sure, we talk while we're home, but there are always distractions, whether it's TV, whether it's a book she's reading, whether it's something I'm seeing on the internet. Here it's the only time in my life where I can go sometimes 3 or 4 hours without looking at the internet, without checking email, without looking at, I don't get as many text messages as she does. And I think, because you get notifications, but outside of a Friday when I'm heading up, and even though I'm off, I'm constantly getting Slack notifications or email notifications or text message notifications. Those don't stop because, somebody has a question or something like that, so you deal with it. But again, I don't have to be on social media. I don't have to be answering email. It's just me driving, looking at the world, looking out the front window, and enjoying the heck out of it. And having her by my side makes it all worthwhile. Wish we had a plane so we could do it quicker and somebody else could fly so we could just leisurely sit back, but I'll take it. And I'll tell you what, again, like I said, doing anything and succeeding and surviving for 28 years, let alone 30 years, let alone 50, it's still, every year is an amazing accomplishment. And the fact that I still want her with me and I think she wants me with her, that says a lot more too. Back next week, another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, home to all of our Road Warrior videos. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're in traffic. Ugh. Traffic is getting worse around here in Nashville. All the construction, plus the road I normally take when I do these things, they're working on the lanes on the interstate here. So, it's just, I'm rambling. Back next week. See you. Thanks. Bye.